All right, this is Jimmy Cabas, taped the broadcast 5150 interview series Bulldozer Magazine at the 2015 Knotfest, here with Charles Elliott of Abysmal Dawn. How did you enjoy playing this year's Knotfest?
It was cool, man. I don't think we've ever, I'm trying to think back if we ever played an outdoor fest or not, especially the one of this size. I guess we have. We've done smaller stuff, but it's an experience, you know what I mean? It's like, it's fucking hectic, like trying to get all your shit on and off in a good amount of time, and playing outdoors isn't the ideal.
The daytime?
Yeah, in the daytime for this style of music is not the ideal presentation, you know, but you make the most of it, and I think there was a good turnout, especially for being early, and everything seemed to go okay. The sound, I think people said sounded good, so overall, I mean, I had a good time, and yeah.
Would you agree that these type of live settings are really what brings out the best in musicians like yourselves? Because it's a live setting. You mentioned the daytime. You know, obviously you have a different demographic of people here because of the eclectic, you know, lineup. Do you feel that it really brings out the best in musicians?
I mean, it's a sink or swim situation, you know what I mean? You got to be at a certain level, I think, to make it work. Otherwise, you know, go back to fucking opening the fucking, well, I was going to make a fucking local LA reference. I don't know. I was trying to think of old venues that we used to play down in LA. What was that place called? Fuck, it had 2 rooms. You know what I'm talking about.
Do you really want to talk shit?
Because Juan, the guy that runs this magazine, he did shows all the time. He's going to be like, fuck this guy. But I had fun. It was whatever. In those days, too. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you have to have your stuff together. It's got to run on time. Get on, get off, be professional about it. That's it. It's a lot of stress, but make it work. And we did.
How do you feel that Abysmal Dawn music was perceived to this wide, vast audience? Because you have, let's face it, every band and the music that they play, you have a so-called loyal following. This is a very diverse crowd, very diverse.
Yeah.
How do you feel your music was not only transcended toward this audience, but how do you think they received it?
I think we got some new fans today, right? You know,
They're
so
very favorable.
Yeah, I mean, we're death metal, obviously, but we have some people peg us as technical death metal. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that 100%. I think we have technical death metal parts, but then, you know, we also have a lot of groove and we have a lot of melody, so I think that helps, I don't know, engage a lot of people that normally wouldn't give a fuck. And, you know, but we also have the brutality. We bring the brutality too, so.
Yeah, that's what really matters,
yeah.
Right?
So I think it went over well today, and hope to play more festivals like this in the future.
Would you like to play more festivals like this to a wider audience like this?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't think our band is just, you know, underground, cult, brutal death metal. I think we have a certain level of catchiness and accessibility. Obviously, we're not, you know, we're not playing fucking, I don't know, radio rock or anything, but, you know, it's like we have more of an emphasis on songwriting than maybe some of the newer bands do. I don't know, or some of the underground, just brutal bands, you know. And
the last time we talked about the evolution and how you've evolved from the quote-unquote technical label, right, and how your last record, you gotta, here I go, I'm gonna, Obsolescence, did I pronounce that correctly?
You did?
How that record not only was more, I don't want to say back to the basics, but it was more raw. It was more really just raw and real. Yeah. What I mean by that, so you don't misinterpret, most bands, they focus more on the technicality. That record just really was more down to earth and raw as fuck in your face.
Yeah.
Do you like that new creative energy that you're writing with that, and will you continue writing on that wave, especially now you've been playing to such diverse crowds?
Oh, it's hard to say. It's like, you know, we always want to make a record that's different from the last album and outdo it in some way, if not like just do something different, but at the same level of quality. I don't know, but just at that time, I was really bored with the whole technical death metal scene.
Me too.
I like it, but at the same time, as a musician, I can appreciate it. But it's not what I want to hear live or what I want to play live. Or, I mean, it's cool to like watch and be impressed. To, like, go to the fucking Baked Potato or something and watch some of these fucking technical death metal bands. You know what I mean? Like, it's like watching a jazz musician almost. It's like, and some of these guys don't even fucking play this shit live. They're playing to a fucking tape. It's fucking stupid. So I just wanted to bring some of that just raw like aggression back to it, and I think we did that.
You did an excellent job of that.
It's like there's technical,
it's a great record.
There's technical aspects. Thank you. There's technical aspects, but that's not the main point, and it should never be. But we'll never lose the tech aspect, but we also want to maintain that sort of old school like feeling, I guess, you know.
What is in the works for the remainder of 2015, and what do you have coming up for 2016?
Well, right now we've been writing here and there, and in 2016 though, we're playing another tour in North America. I have to say, this might be the greatest fucking death metal tour
Really?
North America has seen in a long time.
You heard it.
2016, I mean, I can't say what it is yet, but I did. From front to back, it's just fucking killer old school death metal.
Wow.
Yeah, and I feel very honored to be a part of that, and I can't wait to fucking play for those crowds, you know?
All right, so you heard it here. They're going to be playing, Abysmal Dawn's going to be playing a pivotal, eclectic, very brutal death metal package tour for 2016?
Yes.
New music. Are you writing new music now?
Yes. If you weren't paying attention, Jimmy, if you couldn't hear me over the beautiful sounds of Trivium just a second ago, yes, we will have a new, or we're working on new stuff. Yeah.
Singing along, that's what it is.
Right.
Real quick, what is your favorite record right now? That's just for me.
Favorite record right now? I don't know, man. I can't tell you. I listen to all different types of music and of death metal bands. I'm trying to think. Last Hate Eternal was killer. The new Cattle Decapitation was killer.
I thought for sure you were going to plug the Slayer.
The Slayer record's killer. I'm trying to think of like other shit that came out recently that I don't know. You know, it's all a fucking blur. I listen to music constantly, so I forget like all the shit I listen to sometimes.
One of the things that's really interesting about Abysmal Dawn is that regardless of what you've been pegged, there's always an evolution to your music. Aside from that, you don't lose the true credibility of what real aggressive music is which is being raw, dangerous, and always unpredictable. Charles Elliott, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
At Knotfest.